That's right. Welcome in. Welcome back to a Am I a Bad Guy edition of the Always Annoyed, Always Irish show. Thank you for joining me. As always, you can find the show on YouTube. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet. Click the notifications button so you get alerted every time new information drops from this channel. Give the video a thumbs up afterwards if you do approve of the content. I appreciate that. Twitter, in the search bar, Always Irish, or at JKZND4. Emails, alwaysIrishND@gmail.com. Audio only, anywhere you wants me, you could get me. Merchandise link below in the description. If you would like an SCC, it just costs more shirt, you can find them located there, okay? So, here's the question of the day. I don't know how I find myself in these situations, but here I am again. My question for the day for the group is, am I a bad guy? So I'd like your opinions after I describe the situation I found myself in this week. I maintain I'm not a bad guy, but tell me how you would handle this differently than me. In between appointments, I'm rushing around town. Listen, I don't have a lunch hour at work. I'm too busy for that. I do not have an hour where I just don't work, don't answer phone calls, don't have appointments. That doesn't exist for me. So I eat on the run whenever I get a chance in between appointments. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it's late. I eat whenever I can. Eating to me is an inconvenience, a required one. It just takes time out of my day. But I do it because I have to. So, in between appointments, I go to the local McDonald's drive-thru to grab a quick meal on the go. I order my usual meal that's roughly $6 and a little change. I get to the pay window, and the girl working says, "Happy Friday, the people in front of you just paid for your meal." So I look at her and I say, "Why?" She says, "It's a feel-good Friday, and the lady wanted to be nice. Isn't that so great?" I said, "Yeah, that's awesome, I guess." She then says, "We've had a pretty good line of cars ahead of you the last 20 minutes that have all done this for the people behind them and paid for the meal of the people behind them. Do you want to keep it going? It's a feel-good Friday." I say, "Well, how much is the people's meal behind me going to cost?" My thought is, if this order is close to what mine costs, cool. I'll play along on the feel-good Friday. It's a clean swap. I'm spending the exact or roughly the same amount that I was planning on paying for my own meal anyways. So if somebody pays for mine and it's $6, and I do the same for the guy behind me, whatever, I'm being nice, going with the program, feel good Friday, all that. Okay? So she goes, "Well, let me look real quick." She looks at the little machine, comes back and says, "It's going to be $22.75. $22.75. Now, my mood changes. There is no way in hell I am paying $22.75 for the car behind me when my meal was $6. No way. So I say, I'm willing to pay $6 on my credit card to go to their bill and they could pay the difference. To me, that's perfectly fair. I got out of paying $6 from the lady in front of me. I'm happy to lose the $6 to go for the guy behind me. It's the same $6, however you chop it up, whatever you allot it to. But while I'm explaining this, I'm still getting a little annoyed because I didn't ask to be a part of this Good Samaritan train and have to make these decisions. I just want to pay for my meal and eat. So I say, I will put $6 or whatever on my card to knock off their bill. She says, well, there's really no way to break that up on a credit card unless you want to pay for it all or if you have cash. I didn't have cash. I'm paying with my card. So now I'm getting annoyed. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be put on the spot like this. I don't like it. So I tell her I'm willing to do it on my card for the same amount mine is. Well, we can't do that. She says, well, come on. You don't want to be the one to break the chain, do you? And I said, if it's 3 times what my meal costs, I'm not doing this. So if you can't break it up with the card, I'm out. I'm not doing it. She says, well, that's really not cool, man. You don't want to break the chain. What's another, $20 or whatever. And I said, too bad. Thank you to the lady for my $6 meal. I am not paying $22.75 for the white trash lady in a van falling apart with 4 rat kids behind me. No, it ain't happening. So I told her, if you can't break it up on my card, I guess I'm getting a free meal and not a part of Feel Good Friday. And I pulled forward, got my meal for free, and left. Am I a bad guy for this? Why should I feel obligated to do this? I tried to pay the $6 and whatever with the card to be a part of this, to not be a total jerk. They couldn't break it up with the card. I didn't have cash. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I am not paying $22.75 for the car behind me. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. I did not ask to be put in this situation. I just wanted to mind my own business, pay for my food, eat it, and get the hell out of there. So I got totally judged by the girl, the money collector at the window, the people giving me my food. I could tell they were looking at me like, you're that jerk who broke this Good Samaritan food for free chain. I feel like I was put in an awkward position I didn't ask for. Am I the bad guy here? I say no. I was more than willing to put forward the same amount my meal cost to be a part of this. They couldn't accommodate it. Not my problem. I didn't ask for this issue. I didn't. So this is what happens when people go out of their way to try and be nice, and then John ends up looking like the bad guy. I don't think I'm in the wrong here. More than willing to pay my amount towards this. But more than 3 times what my meal was going to cost to feed this lady's white trash kids? No. Couldn't go there. No, not willing to do it. So, am I in the wrong here? Am I a bad guy? Give me your ruling.